All right. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. What a day, what a beautiful day, man. What a great day. Man, it's good to be on this side of the land and of the living. Yes, it is, folks. Continue to be vigilant out here, people. There is a virus out here. Even though these folks are saying open up, you still better move when he move and sit still, because there's something greater coming. We ain't got no business bunched up. Pardon up. We don't have a vaccine, folks. So if you happen to get sick and you got some other illness going on, your life is ended. Why? For a few haircuts, some few nails, shopping in the little stores, just standing there. Somebody's contaminated next to you. You don't know it. You don't know it. Pathetic, folks. It brings me to this right here. I talked to a friend of mine yesterday. I said, God's man. And some black ministers down and black so-called ministers down in Atlanta. Yeah. Some gay individuals. Sending him all kind of stuff on his messenger. Posting up stuff on his messenger. Some demonic stuff. Folks, what were we doing before this pandemic? What was going on before this pandemic? A lot of murder. Our little children was being murdered, getting frozen in the freezer, getting burned up in cars, getting cut up and sliced up. A lot of abductions out here on our women. 60-some thousand our black women gone. Organs being harvested. A whole lot of stuff going on. This lesbianism going on. This homosexuality pushed on you. Because the government said it was okay. That ain't what he said. I don't know where we're getting this from. I don't know where we're getting this from that, oh, he's a good God. Yes, he is. But he's a just God. He's a jealous God. And there's a way to live. This homosexuality and lesbianism is wrong. It's wrong. It's an abomination. And in Revelation, they tell you where that type of lifestyle going to end up at. It ain't going to end up in no heavenly place in Abraham's bosom. It's going to be a Gehenna hell, the abyss, the bottomless pit that burns, where the worm don't die, where there's pain and gnashing of teeth, torment, that type of lifestyle. And the sad thing about it, they playing with him. And these so-called, what are these so-called church members doing? How can you follow garbage, demonic stuff like that? And it's us, some black Negroes. Where is this mess coming from? It's like it's posted the other day about our young black men coming up, single parent homes. They go to school around females, about 50% of their life, young life coming up, females. And you can't, and this attribute is falling on them. Family members probably done raped them. Then all of a sudden we trying to justify this funky, nasty, gut bucket lifestyle. But we don't want nobody saying about it because we going to offend nobody. What is he saying about it? What is he already done destroyed the whole city. Sodom and Gomorrah was a real place, folks. That's where your word Sodom may come from. Men laying with men on an average basis. Had to burn the place up. If it was good now, it was good then. Apparently it wasn't good. It ain't good then, it ain't good now. Why are we practicing that? We have some psychological problems up here. Young men don't know who they are. Because they can't identify with another man because ain't no man there. Black women, let me tell you something. Some of this responsibility falls on you if you ain't been raped. Who told you to go out here and have a bunch of children not being married? Who told you that? Who told you can raise young black men out here without a king in the way? Who told you that? Ain't nobody told you that but the demon back here and the federal government with some little piece of funky money and some little food stamps and a place to stay. As long as you keep the black man out, we got you. Who's getting pimped? Then our young children grow up with mind confused. Start feeling and rubbing on another man. It talks about it in the book. It's called vow affection. See, we don't have time for him. We just, in the midst of this pandemic, we going along with this stuff right here. We can't wait to get back to this nasty, funky lifestyle. He ain't agreeing with it. And I'm going to tell you something, it's a place for that. Just keep on living out here. Keep on thinking he's a chump. Like God's a punk, he a sissy or something. Like we going to pimp him. He created us, we going to tell him what to do. But when death come or somebody gets sick, oh, we ready to pray for folks. We scared to die, we scared to death. And then if death come, we trying to pray some folks up into heaven. That don't work like that, folks, not in that book. See, somebody ain't read that book. Even if a pandemic wasn't going, where would you been at today? I'm putting you on the spot. You dog, where would you been at today? Would you have time for him? Oh, we've been doing something else. You get to do some things, but he come first. Some of us living right there just because of him. Your number didn't get called. We don't have time for him. And people like me start talking about him, y'all get scared. You get shaky. You want to turn your head and run, but there's going to be a point. You ain't going to be able to run. Ain't going to be nowhere to run. Because all this stuff down here is going to burn up. These so-called houses and cars, stocks and bonds. Yeah, these funky rags we got on. Jewelry, it's going to burn up. The body's going back to the ground. If you have the spirit, he takes it back. Then the soul is standing there in the twilight, waiting. And the twinkling of an eye, that's the atom, that's time, to give a new body to stand before him. And he's going to give you a sentence. Ain't no do-overs. Ain't no reset button. That's the real deal, folks. What are we doing here? Who we looking good for? All this hair, nails, and stuff. Who we looking good for? We don't give him his time. And like I said, when people like me talks about him, we get, we shy down, we run. Keep on running. I'm going to tell you what, I'm not scared to die, because I'm going to tell you what, I signed the dotted line. When I took him on, I signed the dotted line. Death is a part of the doggone process. And there's no fear for me. There's some more folks. I got a 95-year-old grandmama. She ain't scared to die. Folk like us, we're waiting on the transition, because we already know this place is not our home. We just passing through here. How many more folks have to die to get your attention? 100,000 have died just right along in the United States already of a pandemic. And we still running around here want to be homosexuals and lesbians. Baby killers. I'm talking about abortion garbage. Because we can't harness this sexual device. We weak, we pathetic. We don't have no word in us. That's where your strength comes from, but we sucking on the demon. We lapping on him. We love him better than our real father. So who's your daddy out here? He ain't my daddy. I ain't claiming him. So when it comes to the end, when it's time to go where he going, claim that sucker. Don't turn tail on him. Ride or die with him. Don't come asking him to forgive me, crying and going on. It's too late for that. Ride with him. You riding with him now. Ride or die with him. See where he gonna take you. See where he gonna take you at. See how long you gonna think you gonna get out. Ain't no get out of jail. Ain't no pass and go. It's forever. He don't want you to know that. He wants you to keep on sucking on him, lapping on him. He wants you to keep on showing your black butt out here, not raising your children, not being married, just being a complete whore out here. Some of these jokers out here running around impregnating these children and just letting everything go. That's where he wants y'all to keep on doing that. And we talking about the white man. Can't talk about nobody. Then when death comes, we scared. We don't have time for him. He asked for one day. We don't even have time for him. We got too much to do. Got the whole day. And I'm looking at people in my family. They're thinking God's a joke. They think he's a chump. So when death comes, it's sad. Let me tell you something. There's some happy funerals. I done been to plenty of happy funerals. And I've been to plenty of sad funerals too. What's a sad funeral, Clay Brooks? What's a happy funeral, Clay Brooks? Oh, I thought you'd never ask. A sad funeral is of folks that don't have no hope according to the book of making it in. Lifestyle. Pure and simple. Ain't nobody judging nobody. The book judge you. That's what's going to be. Read in Revelations and see what's going to be there when you're standing there getting judged. The books will open, the book of life. If your name is not written in the book of life, you're doomed. The book of deeds, that's your life. And there's another book that's open, which is called the Bible, the Biblion, the reed. Yeah, the measuring stick that we measure our life by. There's some folks that don't even want to pick it up. They just want to throw it to the side. That's the same book that's going to see you again. Folks, it's right there. It's no hidden agenda. It's no hidden. But see, but as long as you sucking on the demon, you ain't not going to know that. Because we too pretty trying to, get our body looking good. Nice home, our stocks and bonds and stuff. And see, just with this GFI switch that's been hit, this pandemic, how everybody was on a level playing field when your money didn't mean nothing and fears running around. Now we think we see some glimpses of, come on folks, a little sunlight. Oh, we can go back to this pathetic lifestyle that we were doing back here. Sucking on the demon. So a lot of us folks believe in this doggone zodiac signs. Yeah, these birthday signs and stuff. Come on folks. Pathetic. We call ourselves educated fools. A bunch of educated fools. I'm serious, man. How long is my God going to put up with this mess down here? How long is he going to put up with it? How long? You got little small children, you go in the store and you got two women holding hands, hugging and kissing. Two men. Doggone here we got a commercial. Black men. AIDS commercial, hugging and kissing one another. Like it's okay. And you got to sit up and sit down and talk to your children. This is not his way. This is against him. This is demonic. And then we got some weak, sorry people down there scared to stand up. Well, I'm going to say that. Some of these folks are your family members. Family don't mean nothing when it comes to him. Ain't nothing on this planet worth my soul than going to him. Not my children, not nothing. Not nothing. I mean nothing. Nothing, because see, they got to stand account. See, they don't even belong to me no more right now. They don't belong to me no more. They belong to him. That's the job of a parent, get their children ready, the transition, take them back to him. Because they're going to have to stand. If they live long enough to know right and wrong, they're going to have to stand there. Everybody's going to have to stand there. Y'all better read come on, the sea gave up its dead. The ground, these people going to get up, folks. We round here believing a bunch of fairy tales. We practicing the demon. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me at all. I have compassion for people who don't know. And that's our job, is to pass this word out here. So you don't get caught up with the demon. Yeah. That's the whole point. Whatever we doing for this body, it's not going to matter. But you see, he makes you believe what's temporary is permanent. And what's permanent is temporary. What is permanent? Paradise and the abyss, hell. That's permanent. What's temporary? This little life we living out here. To feed this wretched body. See, if we was in the book deep enough, we'd know this body's wretched. Paul said this, oh, wretched man I am. Every time I look to do good, there's evil right there waiting on me. That's where your strength comes. The word gives you strength. But see, a lot of you are running from the word. You don't have time for him. So, I mean, I don't understand when death comes and you get upset and fearful. Don't run to him. Run to your daddy. That's who you following. And I'm saying it boldly. Run to your daddy. He ain't got but two daddies in this world. That's him and him. And who you're operating off of. Because your lifestyle going to depict where you're going and who you love and who you hate. A lot of us hate him. We ain't going to say nothing, though. That's why we get mad and pissed off at some of God's men. While we keep a bunch of mess up in the church house because we mad at him, because we want to live a nasty, wretched, funky lifestyle before him. And then when something happened, oh, please forgive. I see why the Messiah said he's going to laugh at you when he said, depart from me. I don't know you. You say you work for me. I don't know you. You work for the demon back there. Let him pay you. Oh, that's right. He don't have no dividends for you. He just told you that to get you on the chain with it, to help bust hell wide open. Now, whatever you do on worship day, that's better than going serving him. I wonder, can you do that in hell? Pathetic. A young black man turning 65 out here. This homosexuality. Pathetic. Who is responsible for that? You have some doggone black behind women right now. I don't need no man for that. But you still hot down here. You ain't gonna never call God a lie. But you want to pimp him. Turn him into a sissy. I'm gonna tell you something. I had a friend of mine, he used to say, man, God need to forgive Sodom and Gomorrah because what was going on right here, what was happening right here, and what's still happening right here. The whole city destroyed. He's trying to give you enough time. And the poor Messiah, he up at this begging and begging, but you think you got all forever. Life ain't what you think it is. The so-called fun you think you're having, some of you running with the demons out here. It's going to be a rude awakening. I tell you what, I love to go to some more places, see some more places on this planet, watch my girls grow up. But you know what? All this evil going on, I wouldn't have a problem if he shut it down right now. Because everybody think he's playing. Everybody think he's so good. And I said it. Even I see what some of the ministers, they get tired. They preach their heart out. They sweat their suits out, trying to change their mind to get off this demon. But folks is still just want to walk out here, be diabolical, garbage, cesspool living, party all the time, walk around half naked and thinking it's cute and pretty. Man, come on, folks. Yeah, he need to go ahead and shut this thing down. What you need to live for? You ain't no good to nobody. Come on. Most of our black men are turning into sissies and faggots. Now they done crept in the church now. And some of our so-called church members, we scared to say anything about it. Because we don't want to offend nobody. It's all right. You ain't got to say nothing. He going to have the last say. And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be doing. Hey, I'm going to tell you. I ain't going to be laughing. But I'm just going to be standing there waiting. Waiting. Till it's time to go on in. So there's a real celebration. There's a real joy. Oh man, there ain't gonna be no need for no sun. Because the throne has got it lit up over there. That's where the real party gonna be at. That's the part I'm waiting on. I stand and wait. But in the meantime, if it costs my life to try to help one person, one soul, to keep from going to hell with a demon, so be it. Like Moses used to say, so let it be written, so let it be done. I ain't going down like no sucker. I'm going to stand firm. I'm a warrior. I'm going to fight for mine. I'm going to fight for him. I wish I had the ability to cut every piece of evil out of this planet. But it ain't my job. Wasn't Peter's job when he cut that man head off. Oh, man, the Messiah had to put it back on the man's head. No. Vengeance is his. But that's the human side when you get upset and you see people just falling folks. Ain't worth 2 dead green flies. We got so much power in our hands, so much freedom. We done forgot about him. I'm going to tell you like Moses said, woe unto those transgressors that's going against him. This homosexuality, this lesbianism, these women want to go out here and hoe and be booty calls every now and then, get your little something and come on back, don't want no husband, don't want no real family in there. Well, I say, whoa. You better change. I'm going to say this, I'm out of here. It used to be old saying a long time ago. Let me get close to you so you can hear me what I'm saying. It used to be an old saying. You better turn before you burn. Stay up out here, folks.